What's up, guys? In today's video, I want to talk a bit about Garchomp, because there's currently a bug in the game with the Dragon build that is absolutely super annoying. So what happens, you can Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw, and the Eject button, right? And you can see it just yeets people across the entire map. And it looks funny, but it just makes you not get the combo done. And it has lost me so many games where I try to Eject button onto someone, and I just can't confirm the kill, because they get yeeted away for some reason. You can see? Just yeeted away every time we Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw, and Eject button, they just get yeeted away. It is ridiculous. And it happens every single time. It used to be not that this bad, but now it literally happens every single time. You can see it, and pretty much I can do it on every single Dragon Rush. The character just flies across half the map, and it's super annoying. Of course, you don't have to like just don't do it, Chris, but it's like, it's just an important combo to know. Like, this is just what wins you games on Dragon Garchomp is. You know, similar to Dynamic Punch, Eject button, Machamp. This will win you games. If you do this onto enemy carries into your Night move, you might just win the game. Alright, so I jump to some Garchomp gameplay. For head items, I currently played Muscle Band, Focus Band, and Attack Weight. Attack Weight I'm just trying out because Garchomp is a Pokemon where I feel like people just always live on 1 HP. So having a bit more auto-attack damage, I think, or hopefully turns out into a few more kills. You can also obviously go Weakness Policy, or you can go Body Barrier or Scope Lens. I think Scope Lens works as well, since it's auto-attacks, you know, if they crit, actually do a lot of damage. So I'm playing the Dragon build. Early game, of course, Garchomp is a bit difficult to play. We just try to just get experience, try to get to level 5 as fast as possible. But there's a high chance we can get bullied. So I'm just going to pull these two camps hopefully into the bush. I'm just going to start doing them. Lucario's on the top side, but I can't do much about him. I'm just going to walk towards the left side to maybe start attacking him after he scored. When I still have full stacks, so right here I'm going to come auto-attack him, but obviously Gibble really doesn't do much. Unless opponents just, like, Gibble can do certain things if the opponent just mindlessly walk into you. You had 5 stacks, you have a boosted auto-attack up, and you just auto-attack them to death, you know, where they try to fight you over things. That's the only way it kind of works. Otherwise, obviously, this early game is super weak. We try to get to level 5 to Dragon Rush as fast as possible. And then we can start playing the game. We can always Dragon Rush enemy or like minions or wild Pokemon over to our side and finish them off quite easily. But again, level 5 is quite difficult. So maybe Jungle Garchomp might actually be the play, because in Jungle you always get level 5 for the first beast as well. So you can always be very aggressive on the first beast. Lucario is there, and we just kind of have to chase him. And you could go for the beast, but there's a high chance the enemy jungler's top right now, because he's not bot lane. So yeah, there he is. And I'm just trying to get to boost auto attack stacks, have my focus band up, is trying to live. Sadly, Pikachu takes my berry away, but we'll still get the absolute kill. Pikachu also kills Lucario. So that was actually pretty good kill for us. Now Pikachu has double buffs, which means his auto attacks are going too slow. And obviously on Pikachu that's very good, since Pikachu has high basic attack range. So now we can finally have Dragon Rush, and I just want to get to level 7 as fast as possible as well. And then we can start playing the game. That's only the problem. Like certain games, if the enemy jungler just ganks your lane, you just can't do anything as this Pokemon. You really can't. You have very bad last hitting. You have no escapes early game. You're very squishy. And games can feel absolutely miserable with this Pokemon. Looking for this A-Pom now. Maybe for a Dragon Rush. Try to get it. And I don't think I did. So I'm gonna run now. Sadly, don't have any attack weight stacks yet, so my attack weight might not be the play, but it just happens, right? We played against the Pikachu as well. Like with Garchomp, I don't go for stacking early game. I kind of just want to fight and look for fights. Looking for a Dragon Rush now. We get some by the Pikachu, but I Dragon Rush them into us. But my Pikachu again, he just takes the berry away from me, sadly. 2 times in a row, right? And no, I just can't fight. If I had the berry there, I could have maybe fought. Trying to go for this Corpfish, but actually Pikachu runs onto me, and I didn't expect to be in Thunder range. I was a bit greedy, and I ended up dying. But yeah. So that was kind of annoying. Pikachu just taking my berry away there. And now the game can be very difficult. My entire team is also currently walking top lane. We have a Dragonite. And Dragonite probably should be bot lane at Dreadnought. But what do I know? At least you get the Lucario kill. Trying to get to level 7 now. Maybe I get an attack weight stack in. And I would be also quite fine already. So I'm going to walk up, looking maybe for the Pikachu, but he has double berries. Dragon Rush the Trevenant into our team. But he's so hard to take down right now into this game. Just going to start capping, and this time we try to get it off. There we go. There's our scoring. It's so bizarre that we don't go for this Dreadnought, by the way. I have no idea with the Dragonite, but he's going to rock towards bot side now. I'm going to stay top lane. I mean, in general, the Garchomp is a Pokemon that just doesn't go for first Dreadnought, because he's so useless there. He's just so useless. And yeah, I really wish like Garchomp needs a bit more still. This video is not necessarily saying that Garchomp is a good Pokemon. I really think Garchomp is absolutely not in a good position right now. Try to get away from the Absol. And it's now a Dragon Rush. We do a Dragon Rush Dragon Claw combo, and we actually get a nice kill on the Absol. Like, Garchomp is in a terrible spot right now. I wouldn't recommend playing this Pokemon right now, but if you really want to, And Chris, why don't you just play Ground Bit? Also, again, you saw the bug in the early game, or like in the start of the video, where Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw, and Eject button just eats people across the map. And I think I don't want to play Ground Bit. I think Ground Bit is very boring. You get kited so easily, it's so clunky and slow. I just really don't like it. Like, I can't get myself to play Ground Bit. So here I'm finally stacking, so I'm quite happy. Getting my attack rate stacks in, and we're gonna do a lot more damage. Also, this Unite move actually has pretty good scalings. I'm looking for another rush combo, but this was a bit... I mean, I was probably dead, doesn't matter what. So I just try to maybe get the Absol and pull Absol to death together with me. In the end, it shouldn't matter too much. The enemies, if they break top go, is quite good for us, because now we get free Odinos, and they just barely break it. So now I get free Odinos, which means I know that I can get a high level into late game. So I'm still quite happy about this. They obviously have a Rotom, but Rotoms are pretty easy to defend, right? As long as your teammates obviously move to it. Otherwise, it can be quite difficult. But I'm getting 11 here almost, and I'm just going to start out-taking it. And Garchomp as well, obviously you can always port Rotom around quite easily. And yeah, Ground, I just can't get excited about Ground Big Garchomp. I'm sorry guys. I know there's a lot of Ground Garchomp believers, but it's just not for me. It's just absolutely boring to play. It has no plague making wood potential, and I just don't like it. Getting another attack rate stack here. 30 overcap is not too bad, but actually we can't get it off. Brave by Talonflame is here in time, so I'm gonna double combo him again. It's very important you learn the Dragon Rush Dragon Claw combo. It's pretty simple. Why Dragon Rush? You activate Dragon Rush, you also just activate Dragon Claw. And we get some nice kills here looking for the Absol as well, but Absol is just the better character and takes me down before my last Unite move actually takes him down. So quite close, sadly. This Absol was just running top lane, I feel like, on cooldown as well. So yeah, Garchomp again is a Pokemon that doesn't really teamfight much as well. Like, you're kind of like a split push 1v1 kind of Pokemon. You can't do much in team fights anyway, so you kind of just try to split off. But here I'm looking for the strat now, maybe looking for a combo on someone. I'm gonna start auto-taking the Trevenant to build up my stacks. Blissey has Unite move up, so I'm pretty confident we can win this. I'm at full stacks now, so if Blissey Unite moves me here, there we go. Another Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw combo. At least get 2 kills. Nothing too crazy, but you know, still better than nothing. Looking for the Pikachu now, another Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw combo. Start auto-taking when he's slowed and he's gonna die. Talonflame Unite moves up, looking for another Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw combo. There we go. We pick him up, stun him in the air, and we take him down as well. So in the end, we actually still got 5 kills somehow. So turned out pretty good for us. Now we're back in the game, and almost level 30 myself now. So I can look for level 14 probably in this game. Every time, like at 4 minutes, I can kind of figure out what level I will be. So 2 minutes before Zapdos, I'm almost like, what should I go for? There's not really a lot of objectives up, right? We just used our Unite move as well. Like, our Unite move is not up right now, so we can't really team fight. I would not team fight at this point of the game if you don't have Unite move up for yourself. So I can just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna look for level 14. Maybe look for cap on bot side. The enemies have Rotom on top side, so I'm gonna look for a score on bot. Since people like to tunnel vision on the Rotom, I'm just gonna look for a stack. But actually, Talonflame is here, so I'm gonna Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw combo him again. Start auto-taking, and we actually take him down. So quite nice, but Absol is also somewhere here again. He recoiled in time. Gonna try to go for the Absol now, but Absol sadly has Unite move up, and I don't. So I mean, I do have Unite move up now, but now I can't use it any longer. But I still do anyways, because I really wanted this kill. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I thought maybe I get the kill, but now I need to farm a lot of experience for my Unite move back up. So don't do that, guys. I was just like, oh, really, I don't want to die to this Absol. I don't want to die to this Psycho Cut abusing Absol. I really don't want to don't want to die to him. So I was kind of like an ego Unite move, what you call it. And it's gonna cost me a lot, but I can try to farm. There's a lot of experience up right now. We can see all the yellow dots on our side. So there's so much experience up right now that we can farm. So I'm gonna start doing it, go for these Audinos, then we look for some Corpfishes as well. In these scenarios, it's always nice if bees are up, because bees give you a Unite recharge. Every small bee gives the same amount as a Corpfish buff in Audino, the big bees. So the small bees are always just a good way of getting your Unite move back up. And right now, yeah, I'm still at 70%, so I have to be a bit careful. I'm pinging it as well. You can ping your Unite move cooldown if you press the ping button, so like up, and then you click on your Unite move. It will show you, it will alert your teammates how much is left. So I need to be pretty careful now. Didn't manage to get my Unite move back up because Dragonite was also taking some Audinos, and Pikachu's already dead. So it seems like it's quite difficult. I have to play kind of safe. I'm looking for something now, but it's just super difficult. Looking for the Pikachu now, and this is the bug. Like, I Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw the Pikachu with the eject button, and I just yeet him away. And it's just so annoying that it happens, but like, I just wanted to make sure that I hit him. So my Unite move is almost back up now. Looking for the Treven, looking for the Absol. Gonna try to pick up both, but I couldn't. Just Unite move right now, but Talon counter Unite moves. So it's quite difficult to fight right now. Our stun hits, we look for another Dragon Rush, Dragon Claw combo. And we get Trevenant just pushed barely away. We live on 1 HP still. We pick up the Absol, He actually flies away very far on 1 HP. I just barely lived. Wasn't too bad of a team fight in the end. My team just... Luckily, we have still a few more characters alive. We also have Eject Unite. So Pikachu's left and one other guy, but we have Hyper Beam, and this guy does it perfectly with the Eject Unite at the same time. So my team, wonderful job there on the last hit on Zapdos, using Eject and Hyper Beam literally at the same time. And we get it. And I'm gonna show the bug one more time as well. I think it happens one more time in this game. Like, I tried not to do it as much now, the Dragon Rush Dragon Clock combo, because it's bugging out, but sometimes I feel like I just want to do it. So I feel like it just hinders my chance of winning by quite a lot. Wait, where is it? Right here. Bam! Like, what is this? Are you serious? It's just so frustrating. It is so frustrating of a bug, because this is the way where, like, I can win games on Garchomp with, is by just Dragon Rush, Dragon Clock combos. You guys have seen my other video before, I think, where I show it off. And now I just feel like I just can't win games anymore. Maybe I show a clip in the end how it's supposed to look like, and you can see the difference. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video.